Yo, what is going on, man? It has been a while, and I'm glad to be back. And I hate saying being back because I haven't been like really consistent with you guys. I mean, I think the last video I dropped was maybe like a year ago, something like that. But I don't even want to get into that too much. It's just been moving and then things situating and getting situated, and then ended up launching another online business for artists and producers, which I will share about soon on this channel. But until then, let's get into this. So I think I'm going to approach this more as like a live mix session, and I don't want to make this crazy long. So we'll just kind of see how far I get. And whenever I feel like stopping the video, I'll probably stop it. Maybe I'll make like another series, part 2 to this and kind of wrap up the mix. Yeah, let's just get right into it. This is, excuse me. This is a really cool chick. Her name's KDP, and she came in yesterday, and we kind of wrapped this, dropped this thing, this song, and it's a chill little jam. And I figured I would kind of really go in on the mix. And as you can see, this is the hook here, these lines. And so as you can see here, they're not mixed like whatsoever, and I have not started it. I haven't like made like presets or anything like that. This is just straight up like right out of the recording. And so we're just going to kind of, dive into this. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to talk too much. I might explain like certain things I'm doing, maybe like why I'm doing them. And but other than that, I'm just going to kind of mix, and you could just kind of watch and follow along, or maybe pick up some things here and there, whatever. So let's just kind of get into it. I'll play it just to kind of, I think it's a good thing to kind of just play the song and get a feel for it. I know for this track, she was here last night, obviously, because we recorded it. But this is, I just kind of threw on some plugins here just to kind of see where we were at. I like to do that. I like to kind of put on some plugins so she can kind of hear what direction we would go in. So just play it and you guys can check it out.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. I miss you, it's true. I don't want to, but I do. I didn't want to leave, but I saw you believed me when I said I loved you. I know I'll only break your heart. I don't want to leave you with that scar. And I know it's hard, but you can't be a part of my world, 'cause you're a star. But I miss you, I do. Yeah, I hate it, but it's true. I'm sorry it left you feeling all alone and confused. I didn't think to put myself in your shoes. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I miss you, ooh, 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 oh, oh. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I can't get you out of my mind. I never really knew what I was getting into when I told you that I loved you. I really didn't mean to, but I fell for your eyes.
Yo, so I'm just gonna stop this really quick because this is something I wanted to kind of address, and I know I get a lot of questions about like the actual recording process, and so this was something that I think is like extremely important. So if you notice here, like how she kind of gets a little louder, that's okay. And this is actually with no compressor, man. So we're recording straight with a Neumann TLM 102 directly into a Scarlett 2i4, and it sounds pretty clean. There's like a tad bit of room noise, but that's like not a problem, especially for a song like this. As long as the delivery and the recording's clean. Now here's the thing. So I think it's very important, if you're someone that's recording someone else, even for yourself, you have to understand the physics and the just kind of things that go in with the artistry of recording, right? So like, for example, one of the things I was explaining to her was the proximity effect, how close and how far you are away from the microphone. And at what times should you maybe pull away from the microphone a little bit as opposed to, being too close, or when you should get closer, things like that. So if you notice right here, it gets a little bit louder, but that's okay, because, in the post processing, we can add some compression and kind of tame that and take care of it. But then what I told her is because we did this take like maybe a couple times just to get it right. And so what I did was I told her, hey, look, after this, once you're pulled away a little bit, kind of walk in, step into it a little bit, and kind of come back, because we don't want it to be too far when the rest of this vocal line here is a little bit lower. So you'll notice if I play it again, the vocal's loud right here, obviously, because the pitch is loud. So there's a lot of energy in these few words here. And then when it goes into here, you'll notice that the body of the vocal kind of comes back, which is like extremely important. So I'll just play it real quick.
Out of my mind, I never really knew what I was getting into. When I told you that I loved you, I really didn't mean to, but I fell for your eyes.
So you can see how it sounds. It still has like a lot of body. It sounds up close and personal, and that's like exactly what I wanted while I was recording. So this is going to translate awesome when we get into it. So I'm super stoked about that. It's sounding really good. Let's just kind of jump forward a little bit.
Sitting reminiscing and I'm learning my lesson. Sometimes you gotta put your pride aside and let go what you try to fight. I hear us, but I miss you. It's true.
So this is another thing. So I try to like kind of like all these parts here, like all these like some harmonies parts, and filling in these things. Like she only had like this line, and then it was like this line and this line and this line. So it was very gapped. So as a producer, someone recording, you got to get them to try other things, to fill in spaces. You got to really like produce the song and try to get the best you can out of it. And I think the hook sounds great, and it sounds great by itself with no mix on it. So, and same thing like that, just little things like here, like I had her go like, I miss you, right? Like had her go up a little bit higher than just, I miss you, right? Right here, I'll show you.
But I miss you.
I miss you. So that's the main part of the melody, right? But then let's see, I think I had to dub it first.
But I miss you.
So I can just get some width out of the second vocal here. And then for the third one, I was like, hey, why don't you try like a higher one too? So I miss you, right? And this is what we had her do here.
But I miss you.
So I was like in my head when we were recording, I was like, dude, okay, so I can like have that I miss you, right? Like kind of echo out, like kind of in the background, just kind of something nice. And I think it's going to sound good. So let's get into, I think the first thing I want to do is mix the hook. And if you hear some rattling around the background, it's because my cat is literally on crack right now. Yeah, like gnarly crack, dude. So anyway, so let's take this in. So I think for these two vocals, we have them panned. I have the first one panned left and panned right. This is another thing I want to talk about. So this is another thing to keep in mind too. When you're doing vocals, I had her redo, because this is the first one we did, right? These ones. And then I had her do the dubs, obviously. So I had her dub the entire hook. And so we did this like several times, because dubs are so important, especially for something like this. If you're panning left and right, for me, my preference is it has to be perfect, like spot on perfect. And I don't mean necessarily just pitch wise. I mean your cadence, the delivery, the tone, the character of your voice, everything, the way it sounds, the same energy behind the vocal, like the whole thing has to be perfect for it to sound good. And I'll show you some examples in another video, because I'm going to do another song. I'm going to mix another track that I just finished actually like a week ago. So we'll do that in another video. But that one I nailed like perfectly, and I'm going to show you the difference from an old song that I did, and it's not too good. So these got to be good. So since these already sound pretty good, what I'm going to do is we're going to bus these over to, I'm just going to create a new one here. So 20. So I'm just going to send the output to bus 20. And that way we can kind of just mix these together here. At least starting. If we need to correct anything, we can obviously jump back into the individual track and just do it that way. So let's see here. Let's grab, we're going to have to pitch correct these two, and we're going to use Melodyne for that instead of Waves Tune, given my old videos. But we're going to try Melodyne for this one. But first, I just want to kind of get like a nice EQ going. So let's let's just EQ this. Pro Q2 is my go-to, man. So let's go.
I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. Miss you. Miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Sorry if that's annoying.
I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Sounds pretty good even when I have it like pulled up this high. And sorry if these frequencies jump out at you while you're watching this, man. Not intentional, but it's definitely necessary though.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you,
Ooh.
no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Okay, so that's going to be our starting point for that, and we can always go back in and kind of keep shaping that too. When we start adding like some de-essing and stuff like that, we can definitely kind of go back in on that. So cool. So we got some basic EQ going, and I'm just going to check this, open Melodyne up because I don't remember what key it was in. So it looks like it's an F sharp minor. So let's close this. And let's go in here and we'll add some Melodyne from Melodyne. And let's see, we'll transfer this, and we got to do the whole song here. So we just got two points. So let's get it.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
All right, so that's the first hook. Let's move it over to the second one, and we'll hit transfer again, and let's get it.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Cool. So we got both of those. So what we can do, let's just close that out, and let's go to the second track, and let's get this going. Let's see. So transfer again. Let's get it.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
All right, one more time here. Let's transfer.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Great. So we have we have both the vocals transferred in here, and so now since we're already on the second one, we can just kind of start there. But there is actually one thing I want to do first, and especially for this hook, and especially for vocals that are panned left and right, this is something that I like to do. And so what I'm going to do is go to each vocal, and I'm going to set up a bus, and I'm just going to actually put this on 30. And we'll go to this one, and we'll add the bus 30 as well. So we're going to send both of these tracks to an auxiliary bus 30, and we'll call this P comp for a parallel compression. And what I want to do is set up a compressor to a parallel compression so we can kind of get those vocals nice and even, so there's less dips as possible, and then we can control the dynamics of the vocals through another compressor, which is on the actual vocal bus after this EQ, so we can get things a lot more stable and steady, right? So it's not bad, but it's already pretty good, like, to begin with, but obviously we want to like tame it as much as we can. So we'll click bus 30 here, and I think for this one I'm going to use SSL. And yeah, we can do mono is cool. And for this thing, we're gonna slam the shit out of this thing, man. We'll do tack all the way, 10, and let's see, it looks pretty good. Let's try it out. So for this one, I'll just solo this.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Let's turn this loop back on. Let's bring this up.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
So we're just gonna slam this all the way.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Pretty level. So let's leave those settings like that, and now we could just go to the second one, turn that on, and let's bump this up to, I think it was around 4 or something.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you.
So it sounds pretty good. So now I just kind of want to add some compression here. And let's see, for this bus, actually, let me see, we're on that. Let's go to 20. And we're going to add some, I think, some CLA 2A. And let me turn this up so it's not too loud. Turn this down.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
So it sounded pretty good. So now let's just kind of reference it in the mix.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
So you can kind of see how these are playing out here, as far as, now there is another trick we can do too to kind of get these to even out even more, which we'll probably do. So give me a second.
I won't forget you, no.
So let's see. So no, kind of starts a little early, but the thing is I don't think like I might not be able to move it because the Melodyne's on there. That's the only thing that sucks without a real-time tuners. So you should definitely edit your track. I try to do it as much as possible, but now that I'm just listening to it back, I might have wanted to kind of, I probably would have wanted to, like, you know, kind of edit that a little bit more where the lyrics or the vocals are tighter as far as the timing. But let's just kind of keep going and see where we're at.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
And it sounds like it's maybe just a tad louder on the right hand side. I could be wrong now, but let's just.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay, so here's the other thing I was going to tell you what you could do to get the left and right side tighter is if we take this, let me turn this off. If I take this, let's duplicate it, and same with this one, we'll duplicate it. And now we want to click it so all these are highlighted. And let's go ahead and duplicate this down. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take off the Melodyne, off the ones we duplicate, because Melodyne, when it transfers, it copies the entire signal. It's not like Waves Tune, where if the audio is not there, then it doesn't matter. It copies it literally into the software and it stays there. So however many times you duplicate it, it's going to keep, like, you know, it's going to double the volume, triple the volume, you know, so on and so forth. So we're going to duplicate this, and what we're going to do is turn the pan to the other side. Hey, sorry, I told you my cat's on crack, dude. And then let's duplicate this. Oh, we already duplicated it, so let's go to 32 on this side. I think it was on 32, right? 32. Okay, and so copy this, hold Option, drag and click. We can copy it, whatever. And so, okay, so now we got 4 tracks there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and this one. Actually, let's just move this down so we kind of have a clear idea of what we're doing. And let's go into our mixer by hitting X, and let's just drop this down a little bit.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
It looks like there's some automation that's going on here, and I hate that, man. I hate when the automation kind of like takes over. It's like, that's the only thing I don't like how this works in Logic. But another thing we can do is we can turn them off, that's for sure. Which I'm going to do for like pretty much all the tracks. So let's come up here, hold Shift, turn them off. And for these ones, we'll turn them off too. And the one thing is, if you're going to use automation, for me, what I like to do is change them to region instead of track. So the region will only automate individual. Like if you have a slice, that's a region. So and then for this, let's turn this off, and let's do all these too. Boom. All right, so let's go back in here now and turn the automation back off.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh.
So can you hear, like, it's starting to sound balanced, like a little more balanced, even though we're not losing the width. It's just starting to sound a little bit more balanced on both sides. So I'm going to go like pretty far with the lower ones. So 48 and 48. Let's hear it again.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Okay, so that's sounding pretty good. And then, so now what we want to do, let's go ahead and actually pitch correct these because we didn't do that yet. So, so let's pull Melodyne back up. And what we're going to do, let's just highlight all these. Actually, I can just go to the first one. And let's open this up. We'll go to snap to F minor, F sharp minor, and we'll just kind of pull these into place a little bit. See what this sounds like.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Sounds really clean. And the thing is, for this track, obviously want it to be like as natural as possible. So that's what I'm really after for this one. We don't have to go super crazy, and I think Melodyne's a perfect choice for that because we want to keep it pretty transparent sounding. So let's do the same thing on this side. We'll snap to F minor, kind of pull it up into place, kind of tighten the drift a little bit, and let's hear it.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Yeah, so that sounds really clean. So let's kind of attack these the same way. I know you guys are probably going to be sick of hearing the same vocal or same hook a lot, but that is part of mixing, man. So try not to cut, even though this video is going to be kind of long, try not to cut it, so it's kind of, you guys can kind of like see what I do, so let's go ahead and tune the two other ones.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Okay, so that's the first one. Let's go to the second one. Throw on transfer, and let's do it again.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
All right, great. So we have that. Let's go back to the beginning of the track because we're going to have to tune the other one real quick. It's not really that long, it's pretty quick. So let's just Command A, and let's just do this real quick.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you.
And so let's go to the other one. Transfer.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
What's going on here?
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay, so if you're having a problem like this, it's better just to take it off and start over again, which we didn't need. We just barely started, so let's do it again.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
And one more time.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Dope. Let's go back to the beginning again. I won't forget you. Okay, Command A. Let's snap this. And let's see what it sounds like.
I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
There's a thing here I want to see. Let me go into the EQ.
I won't forget you, no. 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 I won't forget you, no.
Okay, so I think it's right there. And then I'm going to put I'm not going to do this so much.
I won't forget you. I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you, no.
And I want to add just a slight low shelf down here.
I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you, no.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear, I'm getting some kind of hollow sound when I add this low shelf in, so I'm going to kind of see what's going on here with that.
I won't forget you, no. 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 I won't forget you.
Jeez, what is that? Is it this one?
I won't forget you, no. I won't forget you.
Yeah, it is. So you got to be careful, like when you do cuts and certain things, like some of these might not be necessary, but yeah, you just got to be careful.
I won't forget you, no. 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 I won't forget you, no.
So we got to make sure it's not killing the rest of the hook too.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no. I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you, no.
Let me see. What did I have on bus one? Oh, nothing. Cool. So we can kind of start to like maybe give it some reverb. Let's see, some vintage verbiage. And this is kind of a cool trick. So check this out. Before I even add some vintage verb in there, let's put it on the track, right? And let's see this. Let me solo this.
I miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh.
So the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to see how it's affecting the whole vocal. That way I can kind of dial the settings in how I like. And I'm listening just to the reverb. That's why it's on the main track. But then what we'll do is we'll move it over to the bus, right? And once it's over to the bus, then we could turn up the bus signal, which is right here. So we're just going to play around with the reverb itself and just kind of see where we like it.
This is you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Let's see.
This is you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Huh, I wonder why it's not pulling up the presets, but that's all right. So let's see. So some low cut. Let's do that.
This is you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No.
Okay, so that sounds pretty good. So let's open this up and we'll drag this this here, delete this one, and then we'll just kind of turn this up and see where we like it.
Miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget you. No. Miss you.
Cool. So we're getting there.
Miss you.
What's this one here? Let me see.
I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I won't forget.
Oh, you know what? We actually don't need this one because I had a third dub just in case I was going to pan down the middle. But we already kind of did that trick here to kind of balance it out, so we don't really need that one. And this, I think, is... Yeah, so let's get in that harmony real quick. So again, we might put these no, actually, we'll just leave it going to stereo output, and we'll just kind of treat that by itself. So let's go ahead and tune that back to Melodyne, and so transfer.
Miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No. No, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. I won't forget you. No. No, no. I can't get you out of my mind. I never really knew what I was getting into.
Cool. So let's go to the next one.
I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No. No, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. I won't forget you. No. No, no. I can't get you out of my mind.
Cool, man. Cool. Very cool, dude. So let's see. Command A. Snap to F sharp minor. And let's just this in. And for I don't know if you guys remember my old video. If you have watched it, if not, whatever. But I kind of like to tighten up the for the harmonies. I kind of like to keep them a little bit tighter. I don't know how I could do. I probably have to do some of these individually. But they don't look too bad anyway, so let's just play it and see what we got.
Ooh, I miss you. Ooh, 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 I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No, no, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. I won't forget you. No, no, no. I can't.
I like that. It still sounds really natural. So let's keep it like that. I think it sounds good. And so now we're gonna kind of play around with this a little bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is borrow. Let me see what's it. That's bus 25. So let's borrow this. Let's borrow this EQ. We can kind of play with it. And then what I'm also gonna do is we'll go to bus 1 here. Turn this up a bit, and then what I'm also going to do is go to create a new one, bus 3, and we're going to throw on a doubler here. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do instead is we'll go to, let me see, Slate Digital. Let's do, fuck, what do I want to do? What the hell is, let me see, Verb Suite Classics, man. Yeah, I guess we could use a, let's just, maybe, maybe we should just try the doubler, man, and see what happens there. And why the hell is that not showing up? Here we go. So let's do doubler 2 mono to stereo. Okay. Let's wait for this to pull up. And yeah, shit, man. Okay, here we go. So let me, guys, Command S, man. Command or Control S. Save that project, man. And so let's see if we can just kind of bump this up a little bit. And let's see what we got here.
Ooh, 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 I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No, no, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. Let me turn this off.
Ooh, 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 I miss. Ooh, 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 I miss.
Let's solo it real quick. Shit.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Let me turn it way up so you guys can hear it.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So it's sounding pretty good. We're getting some width there, and I think that's good. What I need to do is turn it down just a hair. And what we're going to do is I'm going to cut out a little bit more of the lows.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I don't want to do it too much, though, because this one's kind of a standalone vocal, which I kind of should have put that on a different track, but it is what it is.
Ooh, I miss you. Ooh, 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 I miss.
See, I probably do have to do that, so let me do this now. Actually, no, hold on. Let me just do this. And then let's go to the next one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And so remember, since we dropped this down, there's 2 instances of Melodyne. So in the first one here, even though it's not on this track, we have to go in and cut it out of Melodyne.
I won't
So watch, let me show you.
forget you.
It'll be hella loud, watch.
No, no, no.
it's like way louder. It's supposed to be like this. So if we delete this,
I won't forget you. No, no, no.
that's how it's supposed to sound. So we got to do it one more time over here. I shouldn't have closed that. I don't know why I closed it.
No,
We got to delete this here.
no, no, no.
So now we can kind of treat that one part, since it's not a harmony, it's not underlaying like some, I mean, you know, not under these other vocals on the hook. We can kind of just treat this by itself. So we can kind of bring the volume back up, and I can kind of do its own thing to it. But before we do that, let me bring this back down. Go here. Let's bring this up, actually.
Ooh, 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 I miss you. Ooh, 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 I miss you. I miss. Ooh, 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 I miss you. I miss you. Ooh, 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 I miss.
Kind of wondering why it's still that loud, man. It should be like way quieter.
Ooh, 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 I miss you. I miss you. Ooh, 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 I miss.
Yo, what the hell? Oh shit, man. See, look, see, this is, since I remember I copied this here. Mess me up, man. Messing me up. So look, this is what we have to do. Let me see, this Melodyne. We have to delete all these ones.
I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No, no, no.
Okay, so we know it's the second one. So we'll delete this. And these, because I was like, man, that vocal should like have disappeared. It shouldn't have still been the same volume. That was like tripped me out. Okay, so now those are gone. So now we can work back on the harmony.
Ooh, I miss you. Ooh, 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 I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No, no, no. I miss you. Ooh, 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 oh, oh. I won't forget you. No, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
This one sounds like it could be a little bit tighter as far pitch wise. So let's see.
I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I like how it drifts up, but let's tighten this down a little bit. And it might actually be
I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
yeah, so there it was. And it's probably going to be the same on the third one as well.
Miss you.
All right, cool. So we fix that real quick. Save. Let's go back.
Miss you. I miss you. I miss you. Miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
And I think maybe it's not a good move, but
Miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. Miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No, no, no. I miss you. Oh, oh. I won't forget you. No, no, no. I can't get you out of my mind. I never really knew what I was. Ooh, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I won't forget you. No, no, no.
hey.
I miss you. Oh, oh.
So I think for this harmony, maybe like a slight little bit of a delay might sound kind of cool. So let's just go for the next one, man. Just gonna kind of turn this up a little bit. Let's grab some. Let's grab some H, man. Some H. And we're at 80 BPM. Those of you that have stuck around till now, man, you guys are awesome, dude. So let's keep this going. I'm probably gonna cut this after a little bit because I don't want to make it too long, man. But I like to at least invite you guys on the journey a little bit of the way. But too much of this and then I can't really focus, because if you guys were actually here in person, it takes me like quite a bit of hours to kind of mix the track, because I like to play things back and whatever, and I can't really do that like on a tutorial, even though I'm trying to do it live. But the only way I could really do that is if I was to shut the microphone off and just record and just go. You know what I mean? That's the only way I could really do it, which I might even do that one day too, but we'll see. So let's see, that's bus 4. We of course need a C1 comp here. Where you at? We're just gonna set up this sidechain delay. Let me see, it's aux 7 but bus 4. Okay, cool. And then let's see where we're at.
I miss you. I won't forget you. No. I miss you.
So you might not be able to hear it directly in the mix, but it is there, and I'll show you what I mean if I solo these.
I miss you.
Why does that sound like it's oh, it's I was wondering why it sounds off. It's like a third, so
I miss you.
We could actually probably go a tad louder. Let's try like 13 or something.
I miss you.
Yeah, not too shabby. We can extend the feedback just a little bit. And maybe for this, actually, let's throw on the ping pong. I know that since we threw on the ping pong, it's going to be a little bit louder, so let's dial it back down first, and we can always build into it. So let's see it.
I miss you.
I like that. That's like a perfect setting, actually, right there. So let's check it.
I miss you. I won't forget you. No, I can't get you out of my mind.
So where automation for me comes into play is, like, for example, this last one I think could be a little bit more prominent and kind of stand out with the other harmonies, because it's just kind of low.
I won't forget you. No.
And I mean, I might leave it there. I don't know. You know, it's got to like kind of play around with it a little bit, but we'll see. Don't use, and let's just kind of like put this at the top so I know it's just grayed out. And let's see what we got here.
No.
See, this one we can play with some delay too. So let's what I'm gonna do for this one is, I know I kind of want like a special delay, so I'm just gonna actually put this on bus 10. I'm gonna put this up to like 12. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here, and I'm actually gonna copy this, open this up, change this to bus 10. Let's drop this a little bit. And I think what I want to do actually too for this bus 10, let's go in and add some modulation, just add a quick phaser. Nothing crazy. I just kind of leave it stock. Let's see what it sounds like.
No.
So I think the phaser was a little too strong on there, so let's see if we could dial it back. Where's the mix?
No. no.
I like that right there. And just to kind of so you guys can hear it by itself.
No, no.
And for this one, let's try like a quarter note. Let's just see what this sounds like. I want to keep this mix kind of simple, but I just, you know, it never hurts to just kind of play around with some things.
I won't forget you, no, no, no. I miss you.
Cool, I like that, and I think I actually want to turn it up a little bit more. But while doing so, I kind of want to turn up the high pass a little bit more too. And maybe I'll turn up the low pass too, but let's just try this first. We can always come back and move it.
I won't forget you, no, no, no. I miss you, ooh, 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 oh, oh. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I can't get you out of my mind. I never really knew what I was getting into. I miss you.
Dope, man, dupe. So I kind of really like the way this track sounds. So I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm actually going to borrow those effects and move this up. And I think that transferred all the other ones too, which it did. So now all we have to do is get rid of this instance of Melodyne and do it again. Let's go to Ceremony, Melodyne, boom. So once we get this chorus or the hook kind of mixed a bit, I'll probably end it there. So we'll just kind of just kill this last part. And yeah, maybe I'll come back with the second part, second video to this, and just kind of finalize and you know, just kind of show you where I'm at with the mix, maybe some adjustments that I did, and that'll maybe like be like part 2. So yeah, so we'll just keep going here, and we'll kind of see where we're at, and we'll finish off this last part, and then yeah, we'll call it a day on this for this video. And yeah, cool. It's just to end this real quick, I'll just say it's been cool to be back. I'm so sorry for those that like have been asking about more videos and I haven't been consistent about it. I'm terribly sorry, man. Just know that I've been working super hard on some other things to bring to you guys, actually. Just not in the form of mixing, but I do want to, you know, add more and do more mixing videos. And I think the next video I have for you guys is kind of going to be on how I mixed a hook to this other song I just dropped. Which is like for a contest that I actually won, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to, you know, we're going to open that mix up and kind of dive into it and kind of see what I did. And hopefully that video will be like a hell of a lot shorter than this one. But like I said, this is more of a live mixing session. So it's more just like a free for all, just whatever. So, but the other one will be a lot more controlled, and I'll drop that soon as hell for you guys. So, then again, thanks again. If you made it this far, man, you guys are awesome, man. Kick ass. Hope you learned anything. And yeah, so let's I'll shut the hell up again and we'll just finish this off. So all right, let's get it.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I miss you, ooh, 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 oh, oh. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I can't get you out of my mind. Never really knew what I was getting into.
Cool. So that sounds pretty good. So let's go to the next one, and bada boom, bada bang. Let's transfer this thing in there.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I miss you. Ooh, 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 oh, oh. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I can't get you out of my mind. Do.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Cool, dude. So let's go back to the beginning here. And let's see. Command A. Same thing over and over again. Let's see here. Boom. And I can see we got a hell of a problem here. So let's tame that just a little bit. Hopefully we're not messing anything up.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you. I won't forget you. Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
Okay, so here's a cool way we can kind of show what's possible with Melodyne. So there's something that's not supposed to be right here, and you can see the way this note's kind of drifting down. It's not supposed to be stuck there, so it sounds a little weird. So let's go ahead and snip that. Let's take this and we'll go back here. We'll drift this out. Let's see.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
Okay, so we gotta fix it. We still gotta fix it a little bit. So let's.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you. Miss you. Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
I miss you. Let me see.
Miss you.
Let me sometimes I can't hear it right with the music, so let me do this.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you. Miss you.
It's probably not right. I just want to see something.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you, I miss.
It is right there. So
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you. Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
I feel like these are supposed to be here.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
Maybe like this. Let's try this.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
There it is. I was being stupid. So that's it for sure. So and let's check that on this one too, because they're the exact same vocals, so it's got to be the same thing.
Miss you.
So obviously we gotta cut that again. All you do is if you hover over the top here, it gives you the snipper tool or the splice tool, whatever you want to call it. And let's go ahead and center this. And we know that this is here. This is here. And let's go ahead and help this first one out.
Miss you, ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
Sounds perfect. Very nice, man. Very nice. So one more time. And like I said, I'm probably going to EQ this a hell of a lot more and kind of put some more time into it because that's just what I do. And yeah.
Off in your shoes, I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you.
So another thing I totally remembered what I wanted to do was kind of bring this back up so it's not the same as this vocal. Because for this one, I like that it's more up front, you know what I mean? And I think it's a good call for this part.
Off in your shoes, I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I miss you, I miss you. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh. I won't forget you, no, no, no. I can't get you out of my mind. Never.
So again, for something like this, I probably, again, like this is another thing where I'll probably automate it, but I wouldn't have the same type of delay for the end here. I'd probably have a shorter delay, but with a longer, a much longer feedback. You know what I mean? But different. I'd probably have like maybe an eighth note delay on there instead. But I just wouldn't have it like this.
Can't get you out of my mind. Never really.
And if I did, actually, one thing I'd probably do is...
Can't get you out of my mind. Never really knew what I was
yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't have it like that. So that's something I would work on too. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. It's been fun. It's been cool. I want you guys to, stay mixing, stay cool, be positive, spread the love, man. And yeah, that's about it. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Maybe a part 2. I don't know. Maybe like a final recap video once the mix is done. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys again. Peace.